just keep replaying the old thing in my head from when we tipped out the van in front of Fresco's.
It's not a night any of us are going to forget in a hurry.
Except Dean Sykes. How did they think they could get away with it? Walk into a supermarket and threaten everyone till they get what they want?
They were just kids.
Yeah, they're old enough to know that holding a bunch of people up with guns is wrong. Let alone trying to shoot a police officer.
It beats me how they got their hands on a firearm in the first place.
It's easy enough nowadays. You know where to go. There's villains out there who'll rent your firearm by the hour. I just keep seeing him. His face and him whirling round with that gun.
He was scared.
Yeah, he still pulled the trigger, though. It was dead lucky he didn't get Paul Reese because he was pointing the gun right at him.
Do you know, I've left my wallet. It's in the office.
However much they train you for it, the real thing's something else.
Why don't you try and get some sleep?
Oh, I think I will have that cup of tea.
Right, I'll put the kettle on.
You think I'm hard, don't you? I was just doing my job. I didn't want the lad to die.
I know you didn't. Look, I'll make you some tea, then I'll get myself to Fresco's. I don't know how long they're going to close us for, and your mob will be going through the place with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, they'll be as quick as they can, though.
Right, kettle.
Norman, I can make my own tea. You get off to work if you want to.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, if you don't mind.
No, of course I don't mind.
Right, I'll, see you.
I can't get my head round this. He was just a kid. Last time I saw him, he was kicking a ball round the Red Wreck.
Well, since you left, you found more dangerous games to play.
You don't understand, Mike. He weren't like that.
Well, I assure you he was. You didn't spend half the night in Fresco's with him.
I don't believe it. I mean, Jimmy was always a bit of a tearaway, but not our Dean.
How long since you saw him?
I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years.
Well, that's long enough to turn a 14-year-old kid into a vicious 17-year-old thug.
You weren't like that.
Look, all I'm telling you is what I saw, right? And I'll tell you this. You frightened the life out of me.
What am I going to say to me, Dad?
Oh, the police have probably been round by now. I'd leave them to it.
No, I can't. I've got to phone him.
I realise now why you never wanted me to meet your family.
He was just a daft kid. How'd he get his hands on a gun?
You've got to accept the fact that the little brother that you remember turned into something that's best to forget.
You saw him in the ambulance. He didn't deserve to die like that.
He put himself in that situation, Linda. He could have killed all of us. He got what he deserved. I know it's hard.
Just shut up, will you? I don't want to hear any more. I'm phoning my dad.
I best get off. Can't keep the gaffer waiting.
Oh, don't tell me Dougie's finally come up with a job for you.
Yeah, got a moving job on.
Oh, well, things are looking up. I didn't know he did removals.
I think he'll take anything at the minute, as long as it pays.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Want to hear the news?
About Fresco, I know. I was just telling Vinny.
No, about me and Dougie. He's moving in.
So, you finally popped the question.
No, it was more of a joint decision.
Dougie's moving in with you today.
Yeah, he said he'd had a word with you. You going to shift his stuff for him?
Yeah, seems that way. Anyway, best get on with it. See ya.
See ya.
Right.
So how did you manage to hook him?
I didn't have to. It's what we both want. Mind, I'm a bit nervous. It's ages since I actually lived with a fella.
Well, I think it's great. Just make sure he does his fair share of the washing up.
I don't think he's got his head round it. They've got coppers all round the house.
You know, I don't know a thing about your family. What happened to your mum?
She walked out. Mike, do you think I should go and see him?
Why? I think you and your mum made a very smart decision.
You know naught about it.
I know, darling. That's why I'm asking.
Tell me how it happened.
What, the shooting? Well, I don't know. It all happened so fast. Your dear little brother tied me and Barlow up and put us in the storeroom. When the police arrived, he dragged us out.
What about the other lad? What was he doing?
Well, he was doing what Dean told him to. Dean was in charge. He had a gun. I think the police were trying to negotiate, right? And things got, well, a little bit nasty and they stormed the building.
See, I knew there had to be something. Dean, he would have given himself up if they'd have given him the chance.
What are you talking about? When the police arrived, he shot at them, and that was that.
I don't believe any of this. Not our Dean.
I'm just telling you what happened, Linda.
Mikey would have given himself up, given the chance. He wasn't a bad lad.
Come on. Let it all come out. Come on.
He was only 17.
Yes, I know.
How could they just shoot him like that, as if he was some sort of mad dog?
Don't worry. Don't worry. They'll all be all right. Don't worry.
I just don't understand it.
No, I know you don't.
You okay? You look a bit lost.
Hiya. I left my car at Fresco's and my wallet. The police brought me back last night.
Take a cab.
Yeah, why didn't I think of that? It's my brain. It's not working this morning.
Well, you're probably still in shock. I think we probably all are.
I can't stop thinking about that lad. If only I'd had a few more minutes to talk to him. He just panicked, you know.
Yeah, well, forget it, Curly. You can't keep thinking if only. What's done is done. Just go home to Emma and get on with your life.
How can we? I don't know what to say to her.
Say to her? What do you mean?
Well, it was her.
What was her?
It was her unit that burst in. She's the police officer that shot him.
I didn't realise. I mean, such chaos in there, I didn't recognise her.
It's hardly surprising with all that gear on. They look like stormtroopers.
So, what did Baldwin say?
They just phoned me, asked me to open up.
And they were in there all night with them robbers?
Yeah, but that's just the half of it. You know what lad who got shot?
The gunman?
Yeah, well, Linda's brother.
No.
Which one? I don't know. I've got to go.
Ash, where are you going?
I thought I'd give Boris a lift into the shop.
Can't go to work today, not after what you've just been through.
Why not? What else are we supposed to do? Sit around all day doing that? See you later.
I need to liquidate some of my assets. It's as simple as that. I've got a cash buy for the house, so I'm putting my furniture in storage and moving in here for the time being.
Right, well, I'll get this stuff inside, then I'll get over the house and get the furniture sorted.
All right, if I've got any time later on, I'll give you a hand.
Do you need me help?
No, Vinny can manage.
Drunk that much tea this morning in my wash.
If it were me, I think it might be whiskey. How you feeling? Adrenaline still up?
Yeah, a bit.
You acted by the book. No question about it.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be suspended from the ARV, of course, until after the inquiry. But that's routine.
I know.
You've been told the lad died.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something you should dwell on too much. He had a clear choice. You saved a colleague's life. You had no other option.
I appreciate you coming round, sir.
Emma, take a tip from me. Don't try and tough it out.
I'm not. I don't know what I'm feeling, really. I've killed someone. Ended another human life. How are you supposed to feel?
It's going to take a while to sink in properly. There's counselling. And whatever you need, the help is there for you.
I know, I always knew that it might happen, that it's part of the job, but it just leaves you feeling stunned.
What you doing here?
Oh, where's Linda?
Oh, excuse me.
What happened? Someone shot one of your brothers?
It was our Dean.
I don't believe it.
He died in the ambulance.
Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. Well, how's your dad taking it?
Linda, I'm going to bed, see if I can get a bit of sleep. Look after her, will you?
You must be devastated.
I just don't understand it. I mean, if it had been our Jimmy, then yeah. But not our Dean. He weren't more than a kid.
I mean, I haven't seen him lately, but things were never the same since you left.
I gave my dad the address. Said he could come round if he wants. Don't know what I'll say to him, though.
Well, you're not blaming yourself, though, are you? Well, don't.
No, they've been moving stuff in all morning. I thought it best I kept out of the way. It's not a very big house, is it, for you both to live in and Dougie to be running a business from? Well, it's only temporary till he gets back on his feet. I think I might cook him something special tonight, you know. Put the posh tablecloth on, nice expensive bottle of wine, make him feel at home. I know you're going to think I'm interfering, but don't let him take advantage of you. Hey, by the time he's got a couple of glasses of wine in him tonight, it'll be me taking advantage of him, I can tell you. You know what I mean. It's just a question of cash flow. Once that's sorted, he's going to get a place of his own and we'll move in together properly. Sounds great. So, what are you going to cook him?
Another one in there, Maxine?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You know, I'm very grateful, love, you having me to stop. I wouldn't want to be on my own just at the minute.
Don't mention it, bud. After what you've just been through.
Not the experience I care to repeat.
Do you know, I'm really worried about Ashley.
Well, because he went into work today.
He's just acting like nothing's happened. I mean, you try and get him on a plane, he turns into a gibbering wreck. A guy points a gun at him, and he threatens to kill him. You know, like it doesn't affect him at all.
He's always been full of surprises, as our Ashley.
I can't sleep. I might as well be at work. Karen gone then?
Yeah. Do you fancy a coffee?
Oh, yeah, cheers. How you feeling?
Just feel sort of numb.
Well, that is to be expected, yeah.
You know what you were saying before? About how it happened? Did he really shoot at the police?
Yes, he did. Linda!
Jimmy? Dad?
Who the hell are you?
Well, Mike Baldwin, Linda's husband.
I'm back. Thought you were putting most of your stuff in storage.
Yeah, I have. This is just what I need day to day.
Well, perhaps we should make you a proper office in the spare room.
No, it's too small. Anyway, I've already put the bigger boxes up there out of the way. Yeah, I should put that up there and all.
Oh, this deserves to be on display.
Yeah, well, suit yourself. You'll only end up dusting them.
Thought I'd make us a celebration dinner tonight.
Yeah, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Hey, it's no trouble. Not every day the man of my dreams moves in.
Oh, hey, now mind that wire there. Look, I've plugged my modem into the phone line, so if you want to make any phone calls, just let me know, all right?
Oh, right.
And if you're making a cup of coffee, I wouldn't mind one.
OK.
I don't understand. How'd you come to be there?
I were looking for Mike.
You mean he works there?
No, he was meeting someone.
That lad, Lenny, I never liked him. Always suspected he would get Nardine in bother.
I went in the ambulance with him. I talked to him. He knew I was there.
I went to see him. You should have seen him, Lynn. Lying there.
I know. I know it were awful.
It were unnecessary.
They did everything they could to save him, though, eh, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
You were there in supermarket with him?
Yeah, I was one of the hostages he tied up and locked in the storeroom.
I don't understand it, Lynn. He was just a lad. Why'd they have to shoot him?
I don't know. It were like an accident. He got himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. It were bad luck, Dad. Just bad luck.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh, I was just catnapping. I'm pretty used to shift work, but...
Well, last night was a bit unusual.
Yeah, you could say that.
Look, I just want to say that We all owe you a huge debt of gratitude. You were extremely brave.
That's what they pay me for.
Doesn't make it any the less daunting.
I've been thinking about the lad. He was only 17.
Yeah, I know. Tragic waste of a young life. But from what I could make out, you had no choice but to shoot.
No, it was all by the book. Is it right that the girl that runs the factory across the road's his sister?
Linda, yeah, apparently.
I wonder how she's feeling today.
Yeah, poor Linda. Look, I know it's easy for me to say, but you shouldn't reproach yourself. There was one victim in the end last night, but if you hadn't done what you did, there could have been more.
Thanks, Ken.
Well, you certainly have my heartfelt thanks. And I'm sure I speak for everyone who was unfortunate enough to be involved.
Thanks for coming round.
Least I could do.
There you go. Do you want, Mum?
Yeah, all right.
Help yourself.
I'll not deny our Dean could be a bit of a handful. I knew he'd done some shoplifting, but what kid hasn't?
Well, quite a few, I hope.
It's a scum they're getting the police nowadays. Least excuse, it's just target practice, isn't it?
Nah, hang about. I know you're upset, but I was here last night. Your brother had a gun in his hand, he threatened to kill people, and he did shoot at a police officer.
Yeah, but that's just your version, isn't it?
Well, do you think I'd lie about a thing like that?
Mike.
No, I'm sorry, Linda. It's about time we face facts here. The lad is dead because you gave the police no option but to shoot him.
I don't accept that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't care what you accept it or not. That is the truth. Now, he may be a brother, he may be a son, but he was also a hardened little hooligan who set out to rob and perhaps kill if he had to.
Doing it, Linda? Huh? What are you doing married to this old fart?
Let it go, son.
No, I won't let it go. She walks out on us, we don't see hide nor hair of her for years, and then this happens.
Right, I want you two out of here.
Oh, dear, Grandad. And who's going to put me out? You?
Please, stop it, both of you.
Come on, Jimmy, this isn't going to do anyone any good.
My brother's dead. And I have to listen to a prat like you telling me that he deserved it. No way, pal.
Come on, lad, that's enough. Come on.
I'll phone your dad.
You do that, love. Only this time, don't leave it so long, eh?
All right, Uncle Fred.
Ashley. Oh, Ashley. Oh, sorry.
How long's he been in here?
All afternoon.
Natalie, I'll have a scotch for myself and a scotch for my son.
I'll have a
My
pint, please,
brave,
and he'll have a
brave
mineral
son.
water.
Right.
It should have been-
Ken, you can tell us, can't you? What happened to Linda's little brother? Has he been shot by police?
Yes, but only after he shot at them.
Here were a knife for heroes and villains. Oh, yes.
Well, he might be drunk, but he's not exaggerating. And there's a certain police officer to whom we all owe a great deal.
I'll second that.
Oh, Ashley, there you are. I phoned the shop and said you'd left. I've been worried sick.
Oh, calm down, Max. I've only popped in for a drink.
I think you've still been suffering from shock.
I'm fine. Well, listen, I've felt better. Last night when I was in Fresco's, I realised how good it is to be alive, and how lucky I am, and how to make the most of what's important to you. In fact...
Oh.
Come on, let's get off home.
I've only just got here.
I know, but I'd rather it just be two, you know.
Don't think I do now.
Oh, yes, you do.
Hey, you're suffering from shock.
That was some shot. Everyone down the Nick's talking about it.
Are they?
Hey, Jevons is around. How was that?
Fine. I'm suspended till after the inquiry, but he didn't think there'd be any problem.
She don't know. I bet Norman was impressed when he came to the rescue.
Yeah.
Listen, the reason I've come round. So I just want to say thanks, really. You know, if it hadn't been for you, you'd have had me.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'd have had so much sweat dripping in my eyes I'd probably have missed.
No, you wouldn't.
Are you okay with it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, sort of. I mean, I knew he was only a lad, but 17.
Seemed to be getting started younger and younger.
It wasn't too bad straight after, but then I started thinking about it. You know, like, what sort of lad was he and how did he end up robbing supermarkets? And then I think, what if I just shot him in the leg? Would that have been enough?
Hey, come on. You're trained to do a job, and thank heavens you did it.
Yeah, but it's what comes after, isn't it? No amount of training can prepare you for that.
Takes everybody differently. Perhaps you should see the counsellor.
Yeah, and say what? I shot this lad in cold blood. I know I was doing my job, but I feel... what?
Just see the counsellor, eh?
I can't even cry. I don't even know what I should be crying for. Him or me.
Look, it does get better. It just takes time.
You reckon?
You phone me.
Are you ready to eat?
Yeah, what have you done with my laptop?
Well, I just moved it over there. Well, don't worry, I'll move it all back when we've eaten.
All right.
Don't I get any?
Hmm? Oh, sorry.
Steak and chips with a dressed salad on the side. What I gave you the first time I ever cooked for you.
Yeah, well, at least said about that, the better, eh?
Hey, we've come a long way since then.
Mm.
What shall we drink to?
Hmm? Oh, I don't know. Oh, sorry, love, hang on a sec. Yeah? Speaking. Oh, right. Well, I could be there in, let's say, half an hour? Yeah, I just need to speak to him for 15 minutes. That's all it's going to take, all right? Yeah. Right, brilliant. Sorry, love, I've got to go out.
But can't we even finish our dinner first?
Look, I've been trying to talk to this bloke all week. This is the only time he can spare. Pop it in the oven, I'll have it when I get back, all right?
When's that likely to be?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'll give you a ring.
Hiya.
Beginning to wonder where he's got to.
Well, Aidan O'Donnell turned up from head office. He's given everyone involved 2 weeks off. We're going to shut the shop for a couple of days. So I thought I'd better hang around. Aidan doesn't know the shop very well.
We needed.
A couple of things to sort out, yeah.
The super and Paul Reese came round.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm suspended from the ARV till after they've had an inquiry.
Yeah, well, you expected that, didn't you?
Yeah, but Jevon said it was just routine. As far as he's concerned, I did absolutely the right thing, all by the book.
Good.
On, Ken Barlow popped in and all. He was telling me he had a hell of a time in there.
Yeah, well, we did. Listen, I'm gonna go for a hot soak in the bath. I feel stiff all over.
Norman, I wish you'd talk to me. Tell me what's going on in your head.
There's nothing going on in my head. It's just, I've been dreaming about that bath the last 2 hours, that's all.
Well, give me a shout if you want your back scrubbed.
Yeah. Yeah, I will.